Good morning! It's the day we leave for South Africa. We've made it onto the flight. 15 hours till Johannesburg. Hello, Johannesburg! First time on the African continent.
We're at the Protea, that's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
Protea Hotel. And
we're gonna go eat some dinner.
And
then tomorrow morning, we're flying to Mpumalanga. One of the things I love about a country like South Africa that's very Indian forward is that pretty much everywhere we go, guaranteed there's gonna be something Indian on the menu. So tonight, after a long 24 hours of travel, I'm gonna do South African style buttered chicken with rice. J-Hope breakfast. If you're Army, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see how good this really is. Oh, this is oddly satisfying. It's bread with butter and jam, and then you put the egg and bacon in it. So it's like a mix of sweet and savory. My jet lag is so real right now. Boarding the flight to Nelspruit. What's the first animal you're excited to see tomorrow?
It's a tough question. It has to be between an elephant and a baby cheetah. I want to see a baby cheetah so bad. So cute.
Now I finally feel like I'm in Africa. Love with the vibe of this place. It's like exactly what I wanted on a relaxing Sunday afternoon before we head out on our safari tomorrow. So as a starter, we ordered butter chicken quesadillas. These flavors mix really well, which I guess is obvious, like Mexican Indian fusion. Come see the election's ready to blow. We're exploring this tiny little town. It is absolutely empty. Consensus is that this is very much a transient city with absolutely nothing happening. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Our tour guide is picking us up in 5 seconds and we are ready to rock for the safari. Let's go. We're in an open air safari truck. We're driving up into the mountains to go to Blind Canyon, and the fresh morning air up here just feels phenomenal. We are currently walking towards God's window. This is a massive cliff. It's 7:45 in the morning. We are doing a solo hike. We're about to go up some stairs and see. We don't know which way to go. The only ones here. You can hear and feel the silence. It's incredible. Like, I feel like I'm not here right now. I'm having this out-of-body moment where I don't feel like I'm actually here. I did not expect to do a hike by ourselves first thing in the morning, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm out of breath because I think we're 4,000 or 5,000 feet up in the air right now. What a great way to start the day. Got my first African souvenir right here. We are on our way to see Blythe Canyon. It's the third biggest canyon in the entire world. What is this called again?
Kakibos, it's a weed.
Blythe Canyon. The tallest peak here at Blythe Canyon is covered in clouds 200 days of the year, so unfortunately we can't see it. I think this is the most beautiful thing in nature that I've seen in my life so far. Vishal the daredevil is giving me so much anxiety because just look at where he's sitting. And in the end, I joined him. So over there off in the distance, the smoke that you see, those are winter fires because it's dry season here in South Africa. We're here so early in the morning. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. The serenity that you feel is just so special. We're off to another stop, which is the start of the canyon. This was the back of the canyon. Now we're going to the front of the canyon.
And so that is the Sad River. Because the early settlers, they thought their husbands had been killed and they didn't return back. So they packed up everything and they left. And they were camping by this river, so it was called Turifi, Sad River.
Here's a random picture spot sponsored by Coca-Cola in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I love the South African accent. I wish I could have it. Hey, good day. No, I'm just gonna stop now. Walking on to bridge number 1. Wow. Wow.
Look how clean the water is. I just want to drink that.
You want to do a quick dive and go get some?
I want to go down there into that little cave area.
Yes. You and your caves.
And then I want to sit and chill in this pothole right here. Doesn't that look like it needs to be swimmed in?
This looks like Lion King with water. Vishal thinks he's a rock expert, apparently. Here's the second bridge that we are going on. We just got to Harry's Pancakes. It's a traditional pancake house up here in the mountains. Meeting a traditional babotai with chutney.
And he's Indian, look. He said he knows how to make chutney.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Alright, we just crossed over into Kruger. Ah! Our tour guide is absolutely amazing. It seems like he knows literally everybody on the eastern side of South Africa. He's 4th generation South African. He's been here his whole life. He's incredibly passionate about the country. Baby hyenas.
Yeah, the female is the leader, okay? They are not just scavengers. Everyone always thinks they're scavengers, but So they'll make that laughing noise at night time.
We've been in Kruger. Oh my god.
Hippo kill the most people in Africa every year.
Hippos?
Well, apart from man and mosquitoes.
The elephants knew I was coming.
Sammy's favorite animal.
The mother and the child.
Mother and child.
So the white rhino now is eating grass. If you look at his mouth, it's very wide. Got very bad eyesight. They can't see us so well, but he can hear us.
Wow, they're so close. I can't believe we're seeing it so close.
Dave, you're the man.
There, Sean. We've made it to our camp for the night. It's actually really cute. We got our wine, got our water. We're gonna have dinner with our tour guide, Dave, who is absolutely awesome. Day one was amazing. We already seen 3 out of the big 5. We saw the rhino, the buffalo, and the elephant. I mean, we saw so many elephants. My heart is so full. And just knowing that we're gonna see so many more in the next few days makes me so happy.
It's just a grounding experience. Like, we're not doing like some bougie ass shit. Like, we're just being one with nature, one with like humanity.
Yeah, this isn't about bouginess or luxury. This is about just being.
Well, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because it's just like so natural.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just staying in a hut.
I mean, I'm like loving this experience. We basically have a private driver, a private chef. We're staying in this beautiful, adorable, clean little rest camp where there's lots of families around.
It's not
There's
like,
a dam that has a hippo in it.
But what makes it special is that it's simple. He literally brought
the simplicity
of it is amazing.
Is what makes it so beautiful.
The simplicity of it is what is so grounding about it.
He's making us a traditional South African braai for dinner.
About to go see a hippo.
Like, this is so amazing. Like, I'm beyond grateful. You can hear all the animals around us. You can see the stars clearly. I love it. It's 8 o'clock, but exhausted. We'll see you tomorrow. It's 6 a.m. Let's go.
Oh, really?
From that day we arrived on the planet, and blinking stepped into the sun. There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. By the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky, keeps great and small on the endless round. Is the circle of life, and it moves us all.
Day 2 of the safari, halfway done. I looked at a lion in the eye this morning. Wow, scary, but awesome at the same time. Now we're gonna have lunch and hang out at our camp. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but this is a straight up yellow tree.
You ever been slapped by a monkey before?
I've had monkeys steal my food in Basanguri.
But have you ever been slapped by a monkey?
I've never been slapped by a monkey.
I've never been slapped by a monkey, but I don't want to either.
What?
So that's why I need to stay away from this. What are you talking about? Have you ever been slapped by a monkey? Do you want this trip to be the first time you got slapped by a monkey?
What are you saying?
Well, my favorite animal today was definitely the lion. It was so majestic looking at those buffaloes, debating if it should go attack or not, waiting for its mates to come.
We're staying at a traditional rendezvous for the night here at Satara. I'm loving the vibe here. We have the afternoon to ourselves. Everyone here is so nice. Everybody is so kind and friendly. I love the South African people. We are completely unplugged. I haven't been online in over 2 days. I mean, this is very normal for me. I love doing this. I love unplugging. But to be able to do it in wildlife just feels really different. We are waiting in line to go onto our safari truck for a night ride. We're so excited. We're manifesting seeing a pack of lionesses, and we're manifesting seeing an elephant with a baby cheetah, which is Vishal's wish. We're currently off-roading, trying to find cats in Kruger. This is so cool. Back from our night safari, we had dinner and we're about to go to bed. The night safari was not as great as I thought it was going to be. I enjoyed the first part of it, watching the sunset, and then seeing the lions was really, really exhilarating. But then after that, it was so boring. I mean, once it got completely dark, you can't see anything anyway. And then there's something just kind of like weirdly inhumane about shining lights into the animals' faces. And you're forcing them out of their habitat with the lights. It just didn't feel natural.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay. I cannot believe we saw a freaking cheetah. That was insane. Being able to see it with binoculars walking towards its prey was an unreal experience. Cheetahs are incredibly rare to see in the wild. There's only 200 left here at Kruger. See you later, Satara. Now we're gonna head out to the next camp. See some more animals. What poop are you holding, Vishal?
I don't know. Giraffe!
Ew!
Which animal is it?
Oh my god, ew.
Elephant. Yeah, look at all the goodness in there, okay?
All that grass.
Oh my god, ew. Here's our Amarillo, and it comes from an Amarillo tree. So we've finished our morning drive and it was quite boring today. There wasn't much activity. We saw a lot of the animals that we've already been seeing, so it wasn't that exciting. We're having the afternoon to relax and then go for another drive at like 4 o'clock. I'm making ham and cheese sandwiches for us inside of our little camper. There are a lot of monkeys and birds out there that will steal our food. Here is our afternoon site. It's 5 stars, so apparently it's amazing. our sunset drive now. I'm having some cider by the campfire. Vishal, the fire expert. Yesterday I predicted that the last animal we were going to see was a zebra, and the last animal we saw was a zebra. He's at Kruger Park. We just made it to the Maholo Lolo Rehab Center. You know, the humans are doing them a service by allowing them to stay here, but I still feel really bad for them, because they don't get to be in their natural habitat. They just have to be inside this 4x6 box. And they're not in captivity, they're being taken care of because they can't be released back into the wild. Hi. It was really amazing to see a cheetah in the wild, and now to see it up close. Amazing. I can't believe that I looked into the eyes of a cheetah and I took a selfie and the cheetah looked at my camera. How cool. Made it back to Mpumalanga. Peace, Nelspruit.
Thank you.
Headed back to Joburg after a wonderful 4 days of safari
with
real. Our crazy, amazing, fun tour guide, Dave.
So this is the thing. Sammy takes, I say these brilliant lines when the camera's not on, because I'm still a little camera shy. And then what Sammy does is she takes a breath, and then she turns the record button on, and then she says my line.
It honestly feels like we took a vacation with
Oh my God.
We really wanted to take an adventurous kind of trip after the last few international vacations we had in Europe being a bit more on the quote-unquote bougie side, staying in nice cities, always staying in super nice hotels, nice restaurants, bars. I think somewhere we were missing the element of adventure. We wanted simplicity, and that's what we chased. And that is what we gained and had on this trip, and it was so incredibly fulfilling. We stayed at rest camps in Greater Kruger, and it was kind of like a camping trip, but a safari. It really felt very homegrown. It felt very personal. We had the most amazing tour guide, Crazy Dave, literally showed us the entire park and knew where all the different animals were. It was a private tour. It was just us and him. Every morning we woke up at 5 a.m., freezing our asses off, sitting in this safari truck with blankets on, going out there into the wild to see these animals, seeing all kinds of things before the sun even comes up. And like we would have these family style evenings with him where he would barbecue a meal for us at our campsite, and we would sit like a family and talk about what we were grateful for from that day. We saw the big five within the first 24 hours of being in the camp, and after speaking to different people in the last 4 days, I realized how rare that is. I think for Vishal and I, it reminded both of us of where we come from and how we can enjoy the finer things in life, but we don't need those things. We are simple people at heart. It was so cool. Ready to start the first day in Johannessburg?
Joburg, first day.
We just spent an hour and 20 minutes making the plan for our weekend here in Johannesburg. Everything is a little shady here. Ubers are not particularly a great idea. Walking around is not a good idea. Everyone says different things. It's very confusing. So we just decided to do private drivers for the weekend, which just feels like the safest option because it's connected to our hotel, and now we can just have fun without thinking about it and feel relatively safe. I think we're gonna have a good time. We're walking around Rosebank, which is the neighborhood that we're staying in. So you make everything yourself? That's amazing. I'm gonna put you in my vlog. This is her sewing station right here. How cool. So we just left this area called Mambo Nang Precinct, and it was legit in city center.
We got clocked, basically.
We got clocked by
They wanted
a
to
group
take
of
us to an
people.
ATM.
They wanted to take us to an ATM and scam the shit out of us, and we got the F out of there. That was a wild experience, but I am really happy with the jacket that I found by a local artist. South African beauty store. I had to go. Okay, so that place was not South African beauty. It was actually Korean beauty. Got my skincare. Thank you. This is so cute and funky. Vishal having the pinkest drink available on the menu. Loving the vibe of this restaurant. They gave us free champagne as a happy 5-year wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary. I had dessert picked up the second I saw this. Ice cream sandwiches with a brioche bun and a little jelly inside with vanilla ice cream. Forget about it.
Oyster cheese! I'm rocking my new bomber jacket from Mambo Nang that I got yesterday. Handmade. Heading out for the day. Let's go get educated. We're gonna go to the Apartheid Museum, followed by a tour of Soweto with our guide, an awesome person, Pumlani, who was a dancer, and he's like, does all these unique things here in South Africa, and he's very proud of the culture, and he's very, very passionate about the gentrification of Johannesburg. So I'm really enjoying spending time with him and learning so much. We're about to enter into
The non-white side.
the non-white side. Here we have a area where Nelson Mandela said some of his most famous quotes, and you're supposed to choose a stick back there that corresponds with the quote and color that resonates with you. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. I really like that. That speaks to me.
Self-esteem. If you are in harmony with yourself, you may meet a lion without fear because he respects anyone with self-confidence.
That's yours? Taking my red stick and I'm gonna stick it in here and I'm gonna live my life by this quote. This entire museum was a very heavy experience. The coolest thing I learned was that Nelson Mandela was a master negotiator who actually negotiated his way out of prison. The best advice that he got was from an Algerian tribe leader who told him that you're never gonna win if you try to overtake. Your whole power struggle has to be about bringing these people to the negotiating table. You don't want to kill the tiger, you want to tame it. Another one of Mandela's quotes.
Protect my energy from your bad aura. Now my past laws say I be my healer, everything I desire. I go receive my rhythm.
Alright, having a traditional South African lunch.
I'm a magic, I go just follow my dreams. I'm feeling fine sometimes.
The gravy is really good.
Savannah Light. You were lucky, man. This was the last one.
Oh, nice.
I was waiting for you.
Yeah.
We're walking down Vilakazi Street.
Peace and happiness in my soul.
Currently standing in front of Nelson Mandela's original home, where he was taken from when he went to prison. Made it back to the hotel after a long educational day. It was definitely very interesting and important to see everything that we saw and understand the history of South Africa, the apartheid. But I am exhausted. I am so tired mentally, like I'm done. Our last morning in Joburg, having breakfast at our hotel has been a really nice grounding ritual every morning. We're checking out the Rosebank Sunday Market. It's one of the most famous markets in the city. Ended our market morning with a fabulous market massage. Man, the Asians really know how to do it. It just feels so good. It feels so loose. This mall is super cool because it doesn't have any of the typical franchises. Like there's no H&M, there's no Zara, nothing along those lines. It's just a mall with completely local stores. Getting a perfume made. Just got my own perfume made with Seductive Ode and Flower Miracle. Final Aperol Spritz of the week.